Hi guys, before you go on to watch the video, I just want to let you guys know that this is a repost from July 3rd, but in that video, I included my own financial aid package and how much money I got from Penn, but I decided that that might not be the smartest idea for me to put on the internet for everyone to see, so I just deleted that part out, and so this video is just going to be tips on how to get the most money and financial aid from those colleges. Hope you guys enjoy.
Hello. Hello. Well, I'm back today with another video. That is so cringy. I'm in a weird mood today. Also, do you guys, is this not like a very unique sweatshirt? I don't know. Let me show you my fit today. It's supposed, oh my god, I'm flashy. It's supposed to be look like denim. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of cool. It's kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about it, but I had it for 3 years and it cost quite a bit, so not throwing it away anytime soon. I wonder what we're gonna talk about today. I'm going to be taking you guys through the process of getting that financial aid because, you know, with their billion-dollar endowments, we deserve some of that money too. So there's a lot of different types of financial aid that you can get. There's grants, scholarships, work studies, loans. We love loans, don't we? So breaking that down, grants is basically just free money. They give you the money and you don't have to pay them back. Scholarships you usually have to apply for, and these scholarships are almost always merit based. And then there's work study jobs where you get a job on campus, and that's a guaranteed part-time job kind of where you can still go on with your studies, but then also earn a little money on the side to help pay for college and all the college expenses. And then there's the loans where it seems like they're giving you free money in the beginning, but then you have to pay it back, which can be really overwhelming if it's $50,000 or $100,000 of student debt. I don't even know how I would go about paying that off. Sometimes that's multiple years worth of income for someone, and how are you supposed to pay that off? I don't know. No one likes loans. It's kind of like a tier list, you know, those people on YouTube making those tier lists of S rank, A rank, and stuff like that. Well, the S rank is those grants because it's just free money that they basically hand out to you. And then on the F rank, or I don't know, the Z rank, if that's a thing, there's the loans because they suck. And I don't know how I would mentally deal with that stress. So thank God I don't have loans. I'll tell you later why I don't have loans. First, I'm going to be talking about the need-based aid. The first thing you should do in your whole financial aid journey, I guess, is fill out the FAFSA, which is the free application for federal student aid. So filling this out, you're just going to put some basic information about your family's income and financial status, and then the federal government will process that and tell you how much money they can give you. So you can both get federal grants and also federal loans through filling this application out. Obviously, federal loans is not ideal, but their grant program, I think it's called the Pell Grant, can get you some money to help you pay for college. But the problem is the federal aid is never going to be that good. Obviously, they can't help support hundreds of thousands of students every year to go to college. So I'm 99% sure that the Pell Grant has a limit of $6,195. So that's the most you can get out of the federal grants per year. And so that's really not that much considering that a lot of colleges cost $70,000 per year to attend, but you know, it's still better than nothing. And then the next thing I would say about the FAFSA is I would be really wary about the deadlines, because the thing is, I feel like the website is so deceptive about these deadlines, because on the basic website and the front page of the website, they say that the deadline is June 30th. And I'm not saying the June 30th before you apply to these colleges. I'm talking about the June 30th after you find out about all your college decisions. And so when I was filling this out, I was like, oh, this deadline's really late. I don't have to fill it out right away. But I was wrong. Fill it out right away. I'm pretty sure the application opens on October 1st. Fill it out in October. Please, you will thank me for it later, because the thing is, every state and also every individual college has different deadlines for when you have to submit the FAFSA. Keep in mind that these deadlines are way before June 30th. And so where I was applying in the early decision round, for Penn, the deadline was actually November 4th for early decision students, and I had no idea. Thank God I filled out the FAFSA before November 4th and I submitted it in the end of October, but I would have never known that it was due that early easily, nowhere on the site where you can easily access like the information did it say that like every state had like different deadlines. And the next thing you want to fill out is the CSS profile, which is the College Scholarship Service profile. Now, I also did not know about this when I was applying to colleges. I don't know if I was just like really clueless or just like no one thought to tell me or no colleges thought to tell me, but I had no idea about this CSS profile until like mid-November, and this really bit me in the ass later, and I'll get to that later. The CSS profile is more for individual colleges to determine how much of their money they want to give out as aid to you. So the CSS profile is a little more intensive, I guess, and asking about your family income information, I guess, and it was a little more tedious for me to fill out. But I definitely think this is almost more important than the FAFSA because I think the CSS profile has a higher chance of giving you more aid than the FAFSA. And the way this almost really like fucked me up really hard was I did not know about the CSS profile until mid-November. The University of Pennsylvania required the CSS profile to qualify for financial aid. And also apparently Penn also had their own financial aid form that I had to fill out and submit by this November 4th deadline. And I freaked out. I freaked out so much because it was like a few days before my decision was actually coming out. I distinctly remember I was on my computer during my AP Euro class. I was just like randomly like looking through the Penn website, and then I landed on this financial aid screen, and that's when I found out that I was supposed to submit my CSS profile and their own financial aid forms by November 4th, which I was totally off by like 2 weeks. And so after that class, I just went to my room because I had a 15-minute passing period, and I freaked out, and I was trying to like call the financial aid office like right away, even though I only had like 10 minutes until I had to be in class. And I was freaking out so much because I thought that meant that I wasn't going to get any aid from Penn, which completely like destroyed my chance of actually going to the school. Fortunately, the financial aid office and the person I called was really lenient and just told me that I can submit it like then and it'd be fine. But to me, it was very not fine, and I was freaking out because without that financial aid, I would have ended up paying like tens of thousands of dollars to go to Penn, which I just like cannot afford at all. I feel like talking about it is just like making me anxious. Don't do what I did. And also on the topic of need-based aid, a lot of colleges, especially like top-tier colleges, say on a lot of brochures and on their websites that they fulfill 100% need of their student body. But keep in mind, this is kind of deceiving because they're not saying that this aid is totally going to be made up of grants or scholarships where you don't have to pay them back. A lot of times schools include loans in their financial aid package to the students. Just keep in mind that 100% of your need being fulfilled does not necessarily mean that you won't have to pay it off in the future through loans. I feel like colleges are sometimes like those infomercials for like certain like drugs and stuff where they make it sound really good in like the big picture of the commercial, but then down below there's like fine print with like, you need to do this, and it might have side effects of this. That's basically college, I feel like, in a nutshell. But I'll also say that this is in general to all top tier colleges. I feel like the really top tier colleges, like the Ivy League or Stanford or like those schools, when they say that they fulfill 100% need, I'm pretty sure all those colleges say that this doesn't include loans. So their financial aid package is actually like money that you don't have to pay back in the future, which is awesome. And that was the case for Penn. Moving on. And then onto merit-based aid. There's a lot of scholarships out there that you can apply for. And I'm going to go through like the two basic ones that I look through. And the first one I tried to get was the National Merit Scholarship. Spoiler alert, I did not get it, but it's totally fine. And so the way you apply for this scholarship is, I'm pretty sure everyone takes the PSAT in their junior year of high school. After you take the PSAT, they take the best scores, and then those are the semifinalists. And then you have to fill out an application to become a finalist for the National Merit Scholarships. And then they choose like a certain percentage of those finalists to award scholarships. So I made it to the final round, but I didn't end up getting the scholarship. And the scholarships, I'm pretty sure that directly come from the National Merit like Association or like company. They give out $2,500 as a scholarship. And then they also have these company scholarships, I'm pretty sure, where certain companies or certain colleges can give you aid for being a National Merit finalist. And then the next place that I kind of looked for scholarships was websites like scholarships.com and niche.com. So on here, you have the ability to kind of customize what scholarships you want to apply to or not. They have like a filtering system where you can talk about what college you want to go to or what state you want to go to college in, and all these other like qualifications, and then they'll spit out a lot of these colleges that you are qualified for and that you can apply to. I will say that a decent amount of these scholarships kind of look sketchy to me, but there are actual like legit ones, and some of them you need to write whole essays for and a whole application to submit to them. But I'll also note that I didn't actually end up applying to a lot of these scholarships. I think I only applied to like 1 or 2. I don't know if this is general for a lot of colleges or it's kind of Penn specific. For Penn, the maximum amount of outside scholarships you can get without deducting from your financial aid package was the amount that they would give you through the work study job. Through the work study job, I was going to pay like $3,500, but then I'm still going to be working when I'm in college, so I don't know. I just like guess it wasn't worth it for me to apply to all these colleges and put in that time, especially during school when I had a lot of homework and other things that I had to focus on. So yeah, that's all the general financial aid information that I have to give to you guys. But yeah, that was the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed me kind of taking you through what you guys should do if you want to get the most financial aid that you can get. So if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps me stay motivated and want to keep on making videos for you guys. And also comment down below anything you want to say to me or any video ideas you have, because I'm running out of them very quickly. And also, if you're still watching this video, please don't forget to comment down below what you think of my idea of revising your guys' essays on video, so you guys get more advice from me on essays, and also I get to give you guys more videos. So yeah, that's it, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye guys.
So destroy the evidence, leave not a trace, burn it in paper trails.